You know, I got my first grey hair in uni. I'm sure I attribute it to law.
And I don't think people get that. There was a lot of people, especially when I was doing the bar, there was a lot of people who were just like, no, I'm not telling you anything. This was the year of saying yes. Because,
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today because I have the amazing Dawn.
Hi,
yes, guys, finally, from WHATDAWNDIDINHEELS.
Hi.
All our channel descriptions and all the information how to contact her will be literally down below, so please check it out. Please check out her channel as well, because we've just filmed things I would tell my younger self while studying law.
Yes.
So check that over on her channel. So today we are going to be discussing ways to stay motivated while studying law.
Okay. So I did a degree in law, a master's in law. I decided to go on and do my bar. I must be crazy. And it was tough. Like, all three I found quite intense and difficult, because I guess you have a lot to prove to people, being female, being black, and it's a massive achievement when you get to each of the final pieces of your kind of law life. At the moment I'm a lawyer, I head up a legal department, I'm in-house. I'm very proud, my goodness, very proud of how much I've achieved in, I guess, if you look at it, it's quite a short space of time. But we want to motivate you guys to keep you going, because at some points, I know about what I know, I was just like, I'm ready to just leave this. I could be doing something else that is easier. But we want to give you some top tips today on how to make that journey, you know, relatively smooth, as it were.
Okay, and you guys probably do know this already, so I'm not going to spend too much time. But in a nutshell, I studied law. I then went on to do the legal practice course. I then started working in different various law firms, worked my way up from high street to city global firm now, in real estate, and that's what I'm in now. So that's what I'm doing. So ways in which you guys can stay motivated. As Dawn said, there has been times where we've been like, I do not want to do this anymore. I do not care about the end goal. It is not worth the stress that it comes with. But it is actually worth the stress that it comes with. It actually is. Yeah. It actually is. Do you want to start with how you stay motivated?
The ability to look back is just an amazing thing. And what I would say, what helped me was to sort of plan your studying. Because sometimes you feel like you've got so much to do, like, where do I even start? Yeah. And then sometimes you get overwhelmed, so you don't even study at all. So I think if you had a sort of weekly planner where you know you have to set aside, I guess, X amount of study hours, as it were, to have that plan, I don't know, put it up on a wall and know that you're dedicating your time to studying, and then thereafter you can go and have fun. And I think that's something I'll also say in this video. Please have hobbies that are away from law. I don't think you can eat, sleep, breathe law, and I think that's quite boring.
That is a really, really good one, actually, because I didn't develop a hobby, I think, until like my second year. And I felt like that was the time when I could release and just forget about law. Yes. So good. So one of the tips that I would give you is to surround yourself with people who understand what you're going through. And by that is what I mean by that is forming strong network groups in the legal profession and out of the legal profession as well. So people who are as ambitious as you, are as dedicated as you, who, you know, so for instance, one of your best friends may be an architect and they may be going to, they maybe do this like 7-year course or something like that. That's a long course. But at the end of the day, you guys are going through exams together, you guys know that you've both got an end goal, you guys can motivate each other, and even people in the legal profession, it's a really, really, really good tip to have, I think, because at the end of the day, if you have friends who are in the legal profession, they get you on every single level. You can talk about contracts and easements with them and restrictive covenants and how much you hate it, and they will understand.
Exactly.
And it's good to form a good support group. I think so.
And I've still got friends that, you know, we went through this and we're good friends to now. Yeah. Because, like you say, it is stressful. It is stressful, and sometimes you're just like, oh my, I just don't get. I remember me in contract law. I hated it. I told you the other day, I hated it. Like, don't even talk to me about anything. What am I doing now? Like, seriously. A massive part of my job contracts, everything, negotiating, talking about it, drafting is, you know, something that I do. So I tell you what, just have that good support group, like you said. I think it's very important.
I think we're kind of taught to kind of be against each other in law because everything's a competition.
Yes.
No, it's not. There's so much strength in numbers. So much strength in numbers, I found.
Off the back of that, like you were saying, I think go to networking events. That's something that I didn't have access to when I was going through university. I think they weren't as rife as they are now. But I think as well, that takes you away from kind of your university setting. But there are people there that can actually help you, and you'll come away with tips and tricks as to how to progress within your legal career. You may even meet someone who's like, I like you, come and get a job with me.
True.
Anything is possible at these events, and I've spoken at them and I've been to them, and even I come out thinking, oh my goodness, like I know where I need to go. Because you're forever on that ladder. You are. Just because you get your job, you land your job, doesn't mean that's the end. You're forever climbing your career. So go to these events, or go to, you know, just speeches, whatever it is, and learn and meet people and put yourself out there. Because like you say, on the flip side, it is a dog-eat-dog world. Okay, so you can share that information as people are doing by going to these events, but you've got to understand your head that yes, actually you need to get to where you need to go. But I think that is one of my things that I would have gone to if I had access to it during university and masters and whatever else.
That's true. I think another way in which I personally stay motivated is by looking at other people. I always draw inspiration from other people. It could be Michelle Obama, it could be Victoria Beckham. They don't even have to be in the legal field. But for me, I always feel like if they can do it, I can do it. And do you know why? Because I've got self-confidence, I've got self-belief, and I know, right, there's nobody that can tell me that I cannot fulfill my dreams. And it's all about training yourself to develop that mindset. And that is one of the ways in which I constantly stay motivated. I'm looking for inspiration from people all the time.
That's it. And off the back of that, I think if you set yourself a goal, and I've said this on my channel before, and you put it up somewhere where you can see it, you will never lose sight of that, and your motivation will just be in here all the time. So a way that I stayed motivated was to take time out from studying, from doing whatever it is, go on holiday, do something. It doesn't even have to be that extreme, just go away, because it is stressful, isn't it?
So stressful.
It is, it's hard. It's one of the toughest degrees to do. I think you've got a lot to remember: case law, forever changing legislation, and just, you know, just the everyday sort of formalities. Remember, there's lots of different parts to law: contract law, tort law, this law, criminal law, every law, you know? There's a lot to remember. Okay, it's not just straight laced, my goodness. Sometimes you just need to take yourself out of just the whole law thing, and just, if you can, take a little holiday. If you can't, even if it's going back home just to de-stress, do something.
Another way in which I personally stay motivated is I never say no to opportunities.
Oh God, yes.
Never, ever, ever say no. So if somebody comes to me and says, Colleen, do you want to speak at this event, or do you want to come and meet this person? No matter how crap I'm feeling, I will get up and I will turn up, and I will be the best that's there. And you guys will not even know that I was crying the night before.
My gosh.
When you go there and you put yourself in that mindset, do you know what? People believe that. And then you start to believe that.
Exactly.
And that's what I always used to do to feel motivated. I used to just throw myself out there, literally.
It's
go out there.
Do you know what? This year I said this was the year of saying yes, because and like Colleen is saying to you, by doing this, you don't know what could happen. Like, you can meet someone, you can speak at something, and it turns your life around, or gets to where you need to be quicker. So if you've got an opportunity in front of you, take it, say yes, worry about how you're going to do it later.
Exactly. But yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have learned a lot. Can I say a big thank you to Dawn for coming on the channel? Please comment below if you do have any questions, or you've got any tips on how to stay motivated while studying law. And check out the video that we did over on Dawn's channel. And please keep an eye out on both our channels, because we've got some amazing news coming for you guys. So see you in the next video, guys, and keep being motivated. Bye!